Hi Aries, welcome to Bear Food Mama Intuitive Reading. This is your general reading for May 2024, but whenever you find this reading, there is something here for you. If you want to enter to win a free reading on 5/5, put free reading in the comments. And if you're interested in booking a personal reading with me for something a little more curated to what's going on with you, you can check out my Etsy, donate via Cash App, or see some of the more like spiritually attuned readings on my Patreon. All of that is linked below. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get started. Thank you for being here. You know what? I'm going to turn on the moon. Let's turn on the moon. Maybe there's something in this reading or going on at this time regarding your moon sign. Let's see. General messages, general reading for my Aries collective this May. Spirit, please guide and protect this reading. Send any negative energies back to sender, transmuted tenfold, for the greatest good of all and harm to none. Archangel Michael, please bring clear messages through in this reading. And Mother Mary, please bring compassion to these messages. Amen. Ooh, amen. So let it be. The Three of Pentacles is at the heart of your reading today. So you're working on some sort of self-mastery. This can also, to me, talk about sound healing. This guy's listening through the walls or to the walls. He's a mason or a stonemason. So it can talk about like the Freemasons, cults, secret societies, or gatherings where you or other people are consulting with you in order to build something for the general good or the good of the community, as in this church. What is crossing your energies this May? Aries collective. I just saw the Hierophant wanting to flip out. So the Hierophant, the term flip out is standing out to me. Something about Taurus season, or this Taurus season as we are in May, might be very influential to you. You also might be working on creating like a new establishment. Or, I mean, this could be you like in a church setting or a ritualistic setting, and somebody in a place of authority is like flipping out a little bit. You could be dealing with a Taurus as well. What is below you? The tools you're working with, the things already established in your life. The Five of Pentacles. You've left somebody out in the cold, or they've left you out in the cold. In your past, the King of Wands. You might be dealing with a Leo, Aries, Sag, fire sign. Three of Cups reversed up top. Coming in, Two of Wands. External factors. Ace of Cups reversed. How you see things. Seven of Wands reversed. What's going on here? And then we want to see the Empress. This is your hopes, fears, and desires, and your advice. And the outcome is Temperance reversed. Okay. Aries, I think that whoever this fire sign is, possibly a Sagittarius because you have Temperance reversed. You might have been married to them or in a commitment with them, and then there was like another person involved. Sorry, I just hit the mic. I want to know, is this your self-worth, this Five of Pentacles, or is this you leaving somebody? Five of Swords reversed. You might have been like too aware of your own sort of nature in regards to like you might flip out or fly off the handle sometimes. You might have like a Taurus moon sign, but you might, like, if somebody triggers your your sense of self-worth through questioning your abilities or your sense of self-mastery. Like you might be a master of your craft, you might be really good at what you do. You could be a builder, an engineer, an architect, something like that. Or you could work in civil services with the Hierophant here, a civil engineer maybe. And I'm seeing here that whether this is love or like work, somebody has questioned your capabilities, and you're kind of like, no. Like there's no reason for you to be like questioning. Who are you to question me, is what I'm getting here. Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords reverse. Like you really had to hold your tongue with somebody's, I'm hearing somebody's bullshit here. Like maybe somebody at work is trying to make you look bad so that they can look good. I don't know. What's this King of Wands? Four of Pentacles reversed. What's this King of Wands? King of Cups upright. Yeah, there are multiple people here. This thing about the secret society came out. Like there could be people at your workplace, especially if you're in a position of authority or you work in like a civil service or a government job. I don't know why that specifically is coming through, except the Hierophant and the Three of Pentacles is standing out here. But there could be people in your workplace who are like pretending to be generous with you. They have been pretending to be generous with you. The Four of Pentacles reversed. It's like, but it's for their own selfish gain somehow. I don't know. This King of Cups is a really emotionally balanced person. And the King of Wands is somebody who takes definite, decisive action. So this could also mean that like you've been working with somebody in the workplace, possibly a water sign. What's this King of Wands, King of Cups? Page of Cups reverse. Okay. Huh. I'm hearing like there might be somebody in your workplace who like is really good at what they do also, and you two might be considering like going into business together because you're tired of like the establishment bullshit, which is why the established like hierarchy might flip out. Three of Cups reversed, you might be like exiting this situation. There could also be somebody at work who you were hoping would like if this is a love situation, who you were thinking might offer like a love, like give you a love offer, or like ask you out on a date or something. And with a King of Wands, King of Cups, you might find out that they're like gay or they're just not like, yeah, they're interested in like the same sex or something. What's a Three of Cups reverse in the crowning energy? Five of Wands. Some drama, some healthy competition. Eight of Wands. Things moving fast. I want a little bit more clarity on this Three of Pentacles Hierophant. Knight of Cups. The Devil. Okay. So if you're dealing with like a love situation, I don't know. Okay, so like if you're gonna go into business with somebody else who's at your work, somebody who's very skilled, you two could like create healthy competition for this established business or this place that you're leaving. The established place at which you work may have overheard a rumor that you two are gonna like go into business together, and then they might offer you like a raise or a promotion, or if you don't do that, like we'll give you more money or something. But you're being encouraged to with the Page of Cups, Four of Pentacles reversed. Like it's like you already see that this is just another ruse and you're just tired of this shit. But if this is a love situation, you could be like dealing with somebody who's married to someone who they're not happy being married to, and they keep telling you, like, because you have the Hierophant here, Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups reversed, they keep telling you like they're gonna leave. Five of Pentacles, right? Five of Swords reversed, and then they like don't. King of Cups, King of Wands, though, is like emotionally balanced and decisive action. Page of Cups reverse, Four of Pentacles reverse, Three of Cups reverse. Healthy competition, things moving forward quickly. So like if this person is married and they're like on their way out of a situation or something in order to pursue something with you, it might, if it moves too quickly, right, like create a sense of like they like there's victory, you're glad initially, but there's this sense of like grayness, like unhappiness, because they haven't taken that time to heal, and the sort of need to heal is maybe tarnishing the newness of the connection, especially if it's with a fire sign, with this Temperance reversed here, and then the Devil offered up a key. Let's see here, what's the Two of Wands? Yeah, the Fool, a new beginning. So this new beginning feels a little bit like rushed. What's the Ace of Cups reversed? The Page of Pentacles. If you were resonating with the storyline of like starting a new business with somebody who you work with currently, you two might need to learn a little bit more about how to balance things out financially. Or you might need like a new accounting system, or like might need to hire an accountant or something, or get some angel investors. You might need to find some angel investors, rework your business plan a little bit, because I don't know, it's like I see things are working out, but like you might feel a little overburdened by your work at first here, like, or chained to the security bit of it, like just really, it's a lot, but you can manage it. And it might help to have an accountant. Two of Cups reversed on the bottom showing up. If you're resonating with like the love portion of this, where someone who's in an established but somewhat volatile connection is talking about leaving to be with you. Page of Pentacles, Empress. You might like, okay, you might like you might get pregnant really quickly, or they might like accidentally, so be careful if that's not something you're looking for. Also, you know, avoid trying to like lure somebody into a commitment using like a baby trap. That's just not fair to you or them, or you know, the potential child. Like that's not ever recommended. Seven of Wands reverse in what you're seeing the situation as. The Five of Cups. You might be seeing 555 as confirmation for this message. So you might like need to be vulnerable in expressing your emotions in this situation. Regardless if this is the business or the love situation, something needs to be said about actions that were not taken. Like if you enter into business with a person, right? They might say like, oh, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that. And then you feel or find that you're being a little bit more overburdened than they are. Like you're taking more action than they are. Like say for example, they said they were going to put up the money or the investment, and then like you went halvesies, or maybe they put in a little bit more money, so they feel like they have to do a lot less work, and you're just like, ugh, like totally taxed out with the Seven of Wands reverse. If this is the love connection, if that's the story you're resonating with more, or maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's both, it could be. The Five of Cups, in terms, this fire sign might be leaving a water sign, and the Five of Cups could be them looking back being like, oh, I miss my water sign, even though they weren't water, they were wine, they were toxic. I don't know, there's something here where like they're looking back at the situation thinking they could have been more vulnerable or something. Page of Swords. At the same time, though, like you both feel like youthful and inexperienced in this. There's new experiences here, especially for this person in terms of communication. Like this is you internally and what you're seeing. And I think what you're seeing is this person learning to communicate about their emotions because it's like, I don't know, they're emotionally, I think they were feeling connected to their previous person through emotional stability. Like that connection offered them some sort of emotional stability. And then they took this bold King of Wands action, and there's all these wands here, right? Like following, and then the Temperance reverse. Like they might be missing that water element with Ace of Cups reverse to make them feel like temperance or tempered. I don't know. There's something here where they're just the person you originally connected with goes through a cycle of evolution that shows you a side of them with the Page of Swords that you haven't really seen before. And it has to do with their emotional vulnerability. Seven of Wands reverse, Five of Cups upright. That talks about somebody letting their guard down in order for you to see, like, oh, maybe this person doesn't really have it all together the way they were letting on. Like, maybe they're not this King of Wands, or they're just, they're going through it. um, Seven of Pentacles reverse. So I want to know a little bit more about the Ace of Cups reverse, Page of Pentacles, the Emperor. Okay, this is you. This person has like a stable, secure offer for you, but you're an Emperor and this is a Page of Pentacles. Like they're not quite, I don't know, you might be dealing with an air sign or they have air in their chart. They're not quite there yet. Like they're not quite ready yet. And it's because of this emotional, watery imbalance. Like they take, I don't know, it's like I'm getting this sense that they take this leap of faith and then second guess it. And like if you've ever done anything like cliff diving, for example, I kind of use this example regularly. If you go cliff diving, you don't second guess yourself. You take a look, you take a breath, and then you jump, right? And your body like knows what to do. But if you're second guessing or trying to analyze, like you're gonna make some weird off kilter movement at the wrong time and you could potentially like really get injured or really damage yourself. And so this is like somebody takes a leap of faith and then they like majorly second guess it. And I have this feeling that you're seeing from your Emperor perspective. Like this person has taken a big leap of faith. It's been emotionally taxing for them. And maybe I should give them a little bit of time to sort of like collect themselves and get it together. Because if this is the love situation you're resonating with, right? If they left a marriage, like Two of Wands we were talking about, there's going to be that need to heal before they should really or could really like give you everything. Like they need to sort of close those doors behind them, take that leap of faith. And if they're looking back in this Five of Cups energy still, then they're not present with you in that moment. And then if this is the business thing, if you're resonating with like going into business with somebody from your work or however it resonates with you, just take it as it is, in your energy. Then it's like, this person knows that eventually you'll get to the point where you're like fully in your power. But until that point, you both might be thinking like, are we ever gonna like get there? Are we ever gonna make it? Are we ever gonna be established? Like maybe we should have stayed at our business or stayed. This could even just be like a friendship connection where you like take the leap of faith to connect with each other romantically, and then you're like, is this gonna ruin our friendship? Should we have done that? But you have the Emperor here, and then the Empress in your hopes, in your advice. So what's up with this Empress? The Hierophant, the Emperor, and the Empress are like really good omens. I feel like you both are in your masculine energy, and there's a need for somebody here to be receptive. It could be them, it could be you. Take it as it resonates. The Lover's reverse. I'm seeing that, like, I think one of you is afraid that if you're in your Empress energy, like, okay, I'm just open to receive, that things aren't gonna proceed the way you would hope for them to or choose for them to. But the universe, there's that whole idea, right? Maybe you believe in it, maybe you don't, but what's meant for you won't miss. And so I think that in this person seeing you in your Emperor energy, they see you in your Emperor energy, but they also want to provide for you. And so you might be being encouraged here, Aries, to just be okay with receiving. For once, I'm hearing like you you might overgive in situations. Like, again, mastery here. Oh, that's what, okay. So we started the reading off with you being like in your mastery, your self mastery, being your higher in Hierophant energy, or like just this Taurus season feeling like on it. And then it's like this person trying to give to you, it activates your self-worth issues. Not that you have them like more so than anybody else does, right? It's just that we all kind of deal with some self-worth stuff once in a while, and you're it's like, I don't know, they try to give to you and you're like, no, I don't need anything, I'm good. I'm solid. I don't know, like, you're just not open to receive, and this puts you both in your masculine energy, so there's no like equal give and take here, or there's no room for it, there's no open door for it, which is why you have Temperance reverse. Excuse me, my throat chakra is like all closing up during this reading. um Page of Swords here. This could be you learning to communicate emotional vulnerability a little bit more as well in order to be in this Empress energy. What's Temperance reversed in the outcome for Aries? The Tower reversed. Okay, that's you. That's your energy. Eight of Swords reversed. Queen of Swords reversed. Ace of Wands. Okay, so if you were resonating with that part of the reading where we talked about somebody leaving a marriage connection to be with you, the Queen of Swords reversed says that they're not going to do that. The Lovers reversed, the Queen of Swords reversed, she's the divorcee. They're like, no. But in a really lovely way, this gets you unstuck. It actually might make you feel like, oh, thank God I can move on from that. Like, it also, with the Ace of Wands, might spark some new creativity for you, or make you feel like a little bit more freedom in pursuing love in other areas where people are like more emotionally available. Ace of Wands and the Empress also, though, like, just make sure you're being safe in your connections, especially if they're like proceeding past the platonic phase. That's an interesting way to put that. Eight of Swords reverse talks about being unstuck, though, and Temperance reverse, yeah, you might like you might just go play the field for a little while, and I'm not judging at all. Like, that's okay. It's not for everybody, but I think that if that's what you need, that's what you need. Just be safe, be careful. If this was you starting a business with somebody, like, or going into business with somebody, they might like rescind their choice to do that with you, and it might free up an avenue of creativity and willpower that allows you to sort of go into business for yourself. Like the Emperor, the Empress, like, you might actually feel a little bit more freedom in being able to make these choices for yourself. And I feel like Aries are really, I don't know, like really good business people. Like I feel if somebody leaves it up to you, it's like you are fully free to do this full energy instead of like being in this two of wands. Like you might be kind of waiting for them. Like, are you gonna make up your mind, or are you gonna invest, or are you gonna blah blah blah? And you finally get to this place where you're just like, oh, thank God they like made up their mind, so I can proceed with like what I'm envisioning here or wanting to do here. So I think it's a really good outcome for you, regardless. What is I just want a little bit more about the Empress and the Lovers here. The Two of Cups reversed, the Lovers reversed. Wow. King of Pentacles reversed. Okay. This person you're dealing with might be connected to a Taurus. They might be married to a Taurus. It might be a fire sign, or water sign who's connected. Another fire sign or a water sign who's connected to a Taurus. And they just decide like, no, I like my security. I don't want to leave. I'm not going to do that. And you're like, oh, okay, like bye. See ya. Never again. The Magician, the Knight of Wands. Oh my gosh. Okay. So you have the Magician, the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands reverse. What's kind of ironic about this, I don't know, what's kind of ironic about this is like the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands are standing out to me because you have the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands here as this other couple. And it's like you've manifested this, but they're in their night energy. And then you have the Eight of Pentacles. You're just working on you, and the Nine of Pentacles reverse. You could be in like a like a like a 3-person relationship. You could be like in a polyamorous relationship, and there's 3 of you here because like your signs are showing up kind of consistently. And this is so weird. You might have tried to like cut out the water sign, or this other person did. It was like a water sign, a fire sign, and an earth sign. And somebody was like, let's not have the water sign here anymore. Maybe we can have this air sign instead. That's like for one of you. That's really complex. But however this works is like, I think you learned from excuse me, Jesus, the Knight of Pentacles and the or you learned from the King and the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands is what I'm trying to say. You learned those energies of like grounding and inspiration in order to like find this perfect balance of mastery. Like you have the Magician, right? That infinity, that give and take, what we were talking about wasn't happening before. And then the Eight of Pentacles is the number 8 and talks about infinity. This guy could go and go and go. He can make like one after another, all looking the same. There's something like you learned from this connection, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, like the beginning root energies of this stability and like maintaining this fire, like the Energizer bunny. It's like you're becoming the Energizer bunny in your work or in your pursuits or in your spirituality with the Ace of Wands, the Magician, in your manifestations. Like you learned something vital about manifestation through this experience. So I want to get one Universal Truths card to close this reading out for you. If it resonated, please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, help my channel grow. Thank you for being here. Decisions. Even more than we are doers, we are deciders. The difference between a leader and a dreamer is the ability to make good decisions. Wise decisions are made through contemplation and sound judgment. We do not stay stuck in the mid-breath that is instigated by fear. Yeah, that's like that whole analogy when we were talking about cliff diving. Like you don't You don't jump and then look back and think, oh, I should have jumped this way. Like you breathe and jump. Like you decide. There's nothing more challenging than confusion because it muddies clear waters. Being decisive, putting an end to uncertainty, quickens opportunities. Let the higher decisions prevail over the lower because they transcend the limits we put on ourselves. These higher thought forms are connected to universal consciousness, which is a wellspring of wisdom and brilliance. Making a good decision is based on knowing that when we do right, we cannot go wrong. Remember, decisions turn an illusion into an intention and a delusion into a direction. All right, Aries, thank you for being here today. I'll see you all next week. Bye.